ओके स्टूडेंट, सो अब हम लोग अपने आज के सेशन को स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं एंड टुडे वी विल कंप्लीट द थर्ड एक्सपेरिमेंट ऑफ फिजिक्स, दैट इज verification of Newton's third law of motion. So can anyone tell what is the Newton's third law of motion?
So action
Every
reaction.
object has its
Yes, Aradhya, please.
The law of action and reaction.
Okay. Okay, so raise your hand who know that what is Newton's third law of motion. जिन जिनको न्यूटन्स थर्ड लॉ क्लियर है, कंफर्म है, जिन्हें पता है, समझ में आ गया है, प्लीज रेज योर हैंड. वेरी गुड. So all of you are raising your hand. It means I am totally assured that Newton's third law is quite clear to you. Good. So now I am sharing a PDF file with you, which is basically a lab manual record for your third experiment. So, this is the experiment number 3. The objective is to study the third law of motion using two spring balances. So, what the theory is that Newton's third law of motion states that to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. It must be remembered that action and reaction always acts on different objects. The third law of motion indicates that when one object exerts a force on another object, the second object instantaneously exerts a force back on the first object. These two forces are always equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. So application of Newton's third law of motion, if we talk about it, so I have kept here 5 examples. Number 1, recoil of a gun, which is, and the diagrams is also attached here. Number 1, recoil of the gun. So this is a diagram. That bullet goes forward and we feel a reaction force on our shoulder on firing a bullet. The second, a man walking on a ground. Third, rowing a boat, because as you know that a boatman, a sailor, sail the boat by pushing the water backward so that the boat will move forward. And the fourth, a person moving forward during swimming, that is also the same example. And rocket propulsion, that the highly intensity burned gases with a very high kinetic energy moving downward, that's why rocket propelled to upward. So these 5 are the basic daily based examples of on the base of Newton's third law of motion. I hope you understood this. Now, what we do in this our experiment, we will apply a force on a one spring and observe the reading of both the spring. So if the action spring and reaction spring both will have the same reading, then we can assume, we can say that action and reaction forces are equal. So that is the same observation table I had attached here, that we apply some kind of action force and we observe the reaction force. And what we observed that action and reaction forces are equal in every condition. In every condition, action and reaction forces are equal and their difference is 0. It means there is always a equal and opposite reaction for every action, and that is our result. So this is a very simple experiment which we will going to perform today. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Moving to the experiment part. First we will observe an animation video and then we will start our application.
Newton's third law of motion. Sir Isaac Newton was a 17th century English physicist who discovered three laws of motion. Newton's third law of motion states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. In other words, if object A exerts a force on object B, then object B also exerts an equal force on object A. Notice that if the forces are exerted on different objects, they will not cancel each other. The third law can be used to explain rocket propulsion and the recoiling of the gun. Here are some daily life situations to illustrate Newton's third law of motion. When we walk on the ground, our foot pushes against the ground backward, that's action force, and the ground in turn exerts a force on the foot, that's reaction force, pushing the foot forward. When a man jumps from a diving board, he pushes the board, which is action force, and the board in turn pushes the man forward in the opposite direction, which is reaction force. Birds, while flying, push the air downwards with the help of their wings, which is action force, and the air in turn exerts a force on the bird in the upward direction, that is reaction force. Here is an experiment which proves Newton's third law of motion. Materials required: 2 spring balances of different least count, an iron stand fixed on a table. Procedure: arrange the stand. Take 1 spring balance. Note the least count of the spring balance. 5 divisions is equal to 0.25 n. That is, 1 division is equal to 0.25 divided by 5 is equal to 0.05 n. Fix 1 spring balance to the stand. Now, take the second spring balance and attach it to the end of the first spring balance. Pull the second spring balance away from the stand. As you pull the spring balance, you will feel that the spring balance is being pulled back. Both the spring balances will show the same force. Repeat the process. The 2 spring balances will continue to show the same forces. Tabulate all the readings. So we can conclude that when the second spring balance exerted a force on the first, which was the action force, the first spring balance also exerted an equal and opposite force on the second, which was the reaction force. Action and reaction forces are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. Action and reaction forces act on 2 different bodies at the same time, so they do not cancel each other. Hence, Newton's third law of motion is verified.
Okay, so I hope you understood the procedure of this experiment. Now on simulator block, we will start this experiment. Please watch carefully. So here in this virtual simulation, we have 2 springs, as you can see. We have 2 springs. This is our first spring and this is our second spring. Now, what we do here, the reading of this will indicate here. Reading of this first spring will indicate in this block and the second spring reading will indicate in this block. And when we pull the second spring balance with our hand, this is your virtual hand, suppose. So when you pull it, the reading will change and you should observe the action and reaction force, and then you will draw a table of the observation. Okay. Now, so if we apply a some force, action force, this is an action force Suppose I apply 1 Newton. So as you can see here that almost 1 Newton, both the readings is same in both the spring. As much as you increase the force, suppose now 1.5 Newton, and in both the readings there is a 1.5 reading, 1.5 Newton is there. On 2 Newton, you see both the springs are at 2 Newton. At 3, 3. Even if I had take a middle value, suppose 3.5 Newton, so you should observe here that this first is also near about 3.5 and this is also near about between 3 and 4, that is 3.5. It means our action force and reaction force both have the reading 3.5 Newton. Both have reading 3.5 Newton. So their difference is 0, which means there is always an equal and opposite reaction for every action. And this is nothing but the Newton's third law. So this is how we can verify the Newton's third law of motion using two spring balances. I hope you understood this experiment. Please tell me in the chat. Give me CC in the chat box so that I can understood that you had got it. Okay. Okay, students. So now I am giving you this experiment to perform by your own. You should do this experiment. I am sending this PDF file in your group, and you should start to doing this experiment, and please prepare your practical copy as soon as possible. This is it for today. We will join in the next session. Thank you, students.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.